Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Asshat Podcast on YouTube. And this time, going for something a little different. I did one of these a while back. I don't really say I collect, but when I find them cheap, I pick up these. Most of them are like 80s into 90s comic fanzines. The last one I did was Comic Scene, I think was the name of it. This is Amazing Heroes. This is from, as you can see, April 1st, 1985, issue 68. This is the Ambush Bug issue. Ambush interview. And I love this on the front. Exclusive new John Byrne X-Men art. An interview with Steve Ditko. ElfQuest censored sex scenes. A feature on Marvel's new Howard the Duck book. And news about Barry Windsor Smith's return to Conan. But it doesn't, so we can't. Sorry. Oh. We really wish we could claim this issue contains. Okay, it's a joke issue. Is it or is it not true that you use horse meat in your magazine? Oh my, it's the Ambush interview. What this was published by Fantagraphics. At the time, every 2 weeks. I never really read this as it was coming out. This is one of those I picked up later on. It was, as you can see, a fairly thick black and white on newsprint magazine. And, okay, Fantagraphics had the Comic Journal, which dealt with non-superhero stuff. This dealt with all the superhero stuff. And supposedly this made good money for Fantagraphics. I don't know how true that is, but I love this. This guy's totally bored with comics. We don't blame him. It's basically saying, look, you're tired of the cape shit. Go read something else. There's more to comics than cape shit. About cape shit, I'm sure y'all know I'm talking about superhero stuff, but we got Ambush Bug. We got an interview with Donald Simpson, who's best known for Megaton Man, Wendy Whitebread, and Forbidden Frankenstein. Debate. Gary Groth and Pee Wee Herman argue about comics and other subjects in exclusive debate beginning on page 43. Okay, let's see if that's actually in here. We got back issues. We got subscriptions. One neat thing they always do is they always reprinted, and the issues I've got, it's either Starhawks, which was... Damn it. I don't see any names on this. It's a really 80s syndicated comic strip. I want to say Gil Kane had something to do with it, but I'm not sure on that. Some famous artist did. It's pretty good what I've read. They always put like a couple pages worth, and they print, in order. And the other issues I have that don't have the Star Wars comic from the same time. Then we got like some news information. One of the first ads probably for Fred Hembrick Destroys the Marvel Universe. An old John Sable freelance advertisement. I don't know what that's from. That little kid down there with the fart coming out of his ass. Shatter, the first computerized comic. Oh, God. I remember thinking when they came out, oh, my God, this looks amazing. Now you're looking like, oh, this looks like shit. And then, of course, you always had Coming Distractions, all the stuff coming out. And like, they got Arvar Helm, I guess. DC, Eagle. Fantagraphics, of course, Eclipse first. Harrier, which wasn't around very long. Manuscript, which... Oh, Comics Review. Okay, I was like, what the hell is Manuscript? Marvel, of course, which takes up a huge amount. Marvel Star Comics, Warp Graphics, Marvel Epics. Lots of ads for Fantagraphics stuff because, as I said, it's owned by Fantagraphics. Well, this is kind of a neat one. Okay, this is Buttons from DC. Okay, Batman makes sense. Superman makes sense. At the time, the 16 Titans was huge, but Vigilante. Now, I love Vigilante. I think it's a great little series, but it's not a big series. This is a really good interview. Not a preview of the Ambush Bug miniseries by Mark Waid. Ambush Bug is just so much fun. And then anything is, look, you got Reed Fleming, the world's toughest milkman there. Lots of good art. Sometimes there's art in here you never see any places. The Amazing Heroes Hoax Contest. The old James Bond role-playing game. I remember that. I don't never think I ever got to play it. Zot. How many out there remember Zot? I mean, now Scott McCloud's known for other stuff, but, he was known for Zot for years. Another ad for Shatter, another ad for... These are both for Comics Interview, which was another good fanzine from the time. David Anthony Kraft did a lot to do with this. This is all Megaton Man by Donald Simpson. Now, Megaton Man, Donald Simpson swears up now, and the tick is ripped off of Megaton Man, and I could see it. I like both, but Megaton Man just never got the popularity that the tick did. And I really don't think in any of this they mentioned he did some work under the name Anton Drek for I know some of it came out through Fantagraphics adult line Eros, which would be Wendy Whitebread, Undercover Slut, and Forbidden Frankenstein. I don't know about other stuff. The Prince Valiant collections, which I've always wanted to flip through because Prince Valiant was interesting. I just never really read it. Splash, A Hero History of the Underwater Hero. This is about Dolphin. How many out there remember Dolphin? Raise your hands. Yeah, that's right. Nobody does. I'll see you, Super Ugly. You're raising your hand if you even watch this. But Dolphin, she was like female Aquaman, and look at this. They list her appearances as of 1986. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Besides Who's Who, 5 appearances. I only knew of her because of Who's Who, and then she was part of that Forgotten Heroes team with Animal Man. Spun off the creators of DNA Agents. Crossfire by Mark Evanier and Dan Spiegel. No, they had a good working relationship. He looks like Tales from Bean World. The comic heroes. These are always cool. They take a different hero and run through like their entire history. This is a Fantastic Four. Dalgota. If I remember right, one of these issues of this is the first appearance of damn it, the Samurai Bunny. Usagi Yojimbo. There's a lot of the Ditko collection, which I'd love to have. The Golden Age Directory. This actually shows you where different old Golden Age stories have been reprinted, so it's a little bit easier to get hold of. And they did another one of these detailing the Marvel Silver Age stuff, because remember in the 70s, I think it was, Marvel put out a lot of titles that are just reprint shit. Nemo Annual. Like I said, a lot of Fantagraphics stuff. A lot of it. Some more Golden Age. Comics in Review. What we got here? Camelot 3000 issue 12, which was majorly delayed. I got a pretty decent review. Lockheed the Dragon. Ding. I don't even remember that coming out. It's written by Mickey Spillane, drawn by Jim Steranko. I think that's a joke. I really do. Because I don't remember there being a Lockheed the Dragon comic, and why would Mickey Spillane and Jim Steranko be working on it? Really spaced out for Spaced 3 through 6. Insanity Swim, Good Time Man #1. Love and Fur, Omaha the Cat Dancer #1. That's a series you hear nothing about anymore. Fools Rush In, Brother Power the Geek Special #1 by Simon and Kirby. That's the store surveyed for the top 100. Okay. And then the top 100. Selling comics for whatever month this is. And notice in the top 10, besides Who's Who, there is no other DC. Marvel is pretty much, I mean, hell, I'm looking at this. Marvel's got a lot of this. And so far, I've not seen a single. American Flag is the first independent title. I said, just these are neat little time capsules. American Flag, speaking of, Hard Times Graphic. Neat little time capsules. They're not worth much as far as I've ever seen. I've never seen them go for more than a little bit over cover price. Most of the time you find these in the cheap bin. But if you're interested in comic history, they're worth picking up. Like, yeah, some good interviews. A lot of this stuff has never been transferred over to, the internet. I'll first admit, I do read scans of comics. When it's a comic I can't get a hold of, I'll go find a scan and read it. I've never seen scans of many issues of this. I'm kind of surprised I have, because I found scans like every issue of Wizard, every issue of this, but this older stuff, you just don't see it. And this was picked up, I think I picked this one up in town at the comic shop. That's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you did, give me the thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.